77 WABC or Cumulus Media.
Hey girl, what's up? I know, it's 1 a.m., so what are we doing? Oh yeah, let's totally go to that place. I love that place. Wait a minute. What is that?
It's the Frankie Russo show.
No,
What's
shut
going
up for a
on
second.
here?
There's like a light in the sky, or a bird, or something. Oh no, oh my god, it's getting closer. Oh my god, it's gonna hit me! Ah! It's an angel. Really? Oh my god, it's Frankie Russo. Yep, it's Frankie. I know, I thought he was a janitor at the local boxing gym too.
I guess you're half right. What's up, girl? Oh no! I did it again! I messed up my coordinate system!
Hey guys, it's the Frankie Russo show, and here's Frankie!
Nothing can stop me.
I'm all the way up! All the way up! Yo, this is the Frankie Russo show, you better believe it! That's right! Welcome to RussoNation.tv! Home of America's Team.today! And guess what? This is yours truly! Frankie Russo! Got a great show for you tonight, great show! Special shout out! Yeah! I'm going Olympian tonight! Olympian! Yeah! Queen's own Delilah Muhammad! Yeah, this chick is bad, man! She won a gold medal, the 400-meter hurdles! She took the whole thing! 800! Special shout out Delilah Muhammad! That's what I'm talking about! Yeah, I know, right? There I go again. 800, 848, 9222. Hey, listen! This is it, baby! After Labor Day, we're gonna put Donald Trump in the White House.
Welcome to the boardroom.
Yeah, tell him, Donald. We're gonna put Donald J. Trump in the White House November 8th, Tuesday. Okay? After Labor Day, it's not a marathon anymore. It's a sprint. You know what I'm talking about? RSBN.TV, Right Side Broadcasting Network, Trump Rallies Live, CRSBN website. You gotta check it out, man. So listen, we're gonna start now. I'm going hard now. I'm going deep waters. Google manipulating searches for Hillary Clinton. Oh, God. They're denying it, obviously, right? Well, Washington Examiner's claiming this is Rudy Takala. On Thursday, this past week, news website Source Feed posted a video showing how results are actually manipulated. It explained that when users type in Hillary IND into Google, the top recommendations are India and Indiana. Crazy, right? When users type the same thing into competitors like Bing or Yahoo, the top result is, guess what? Indictment! She's laughing at us. Oh my God, is she laughing at us? A word that doesn't appear anywhere in Google's recommendations. You believe it? The disparity came in spite of the fact that indictment is searched on Google 8 times more often than Hillary Clinton, India. Is that crazy stuff? My computer just froze. But anyway, this is what I'm talking about. This is what Donald Trump means when he says a rigged system. There's rumors, too, that Twitter's doing something like this. I'm still looking for the data. I haven't found anything yet. But this is crazy stuff. Now, talking about rigged system and polls. Everybody's talking polls. You know, polls are important, right? Absolutely. But let's get it straight and let's get it real, okay? All right? Polls, what they're not talking about is the subjectivity of the polls, right? Well, what do you mean by that, Frankie Russo? Well, you know, it's my understanding, outside looking in, as always, think about it, right? They call people up on the other end, right? They're interviewing them on the telephone, right? Subjectivity. You know, am I wrong here? But is there a biofeedback device on the other end? Like, how do you measure subjectivity? Like, did you know if people are lying? Maybe people don't, you know, all these factors are not coming into play here, conceivably, right? Well, you speak to some of the experts and they'll say, well, you know, we got that covered with the margin of error or whatever. But quite frankly, these are social science polls. You know social science is? It can be construed that social science is what they call fuzzy science, you know? So you got a subjective polls which are fuzzy science, and then you got these pundits taking these polls and flipping them. Oh, 47% over here, 40% over here. Donald Trump's got a 54% unapproval rating. He's got to fix this. Like the entire population, like that represents 54% of the entire population. Are you real? Are you right? This is crazy stuff. So we went from subjectivity, fuzzy science conceivably, to where now we got these pundits using these subjective fuzzy science polls, maybe, and then flipping it even further and trying to use it to frame their arguments. Because the Hillary Clinton, and let's be real, we know these are not nice people. We know the Clintons are corrupt and crooked. So they're framing arguments, framing the narrative, and now they're saying that they're running away with this thing. And quite frankly, I'm not gonna lie, okay? I'm not gonna lie. I don't have a way of measuring this Trump phenomena, which quite frankly, Nate Silver, who's a tremendous statistician, he admitted that he didn't see Trump in the primaries. He admitted it. And neither did he see Sanders in Michigan, Nate, right? Let's be real. So the truth be told, you could do all the polling you want. You could do it whatever you want. I believe that there's this underbelly in this election, and it's a Trump tsunami, everybody. I'm telling you. I'm not going to lie, Noda. I don't have a scientific method to measure this thing and say it's real. I believe it's real. It's an intuitive thing. But these polls that they're fronting on, these pundits are not giving you the real scoop on them. They're using them to frame arguments, to flip the script, and to fix it for Hillary Clinton, quite frankly. But they ain't gonna win, because it's all about the will of the people, right? That's what I'm talking about. Let's go to Trump. We're gonna hit Trump now. We're gonna hear from Trump, and then we're gonna come back, and we're gonna take some calls. Yeah. Pundits taking these polls. This is the Frankie Russo show. You know what I'm saying? We're still working on the Trump thing. 800-848-9222. We got him?
We cannot afford to be so politically correct anymore. We will honor the American people with the truth and nothing else. Our plan will put America first. Americanism, not globalism, will be our credo. The American people will come first once again. I pledge to never sign any trade agreement that hurts our workers or that diminishes our freedom and our independence. We will never, ever sign bad trade deals. America first again. America first.
Yeah, here we go. Let's make America great again. Listen up. Donald Trump, all right?
We're bumping to Trump tonight. 800-848-9222.
Pump the trunk.
9222. Let's kick to some calls. Yeah, I'm gonna take some. I'm feeling. Let's go to the board.
Donald Trump, it is what it
That's
is.
right, Donald. Welcome to the board. Thank you. Let's go to Cottrell from Brooklyn. What's poppin', Cottrell? I know you're on the fence. I know you know. I know you're on the fence over here, right?
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on, Cottrell? Who you support?
Hey, good to hear you. Good to hear you.
Good to hear you, my brother. Wait, before we get, who you support for this election?
Not Hillary. Not Hillary.
Okay, you're not supporting Hillary. Are you supporting Trump?
I'm not.
Are you supporting Trump?
I'm close to that. I'm very close to that.
You're very close to that. What do you need to know? You supporting the Libertarian candidate?
No, I'm not supporting the. I'm between the Libertarian and the Republican. I'm between Gary Johnson and Donald Trump. But what I want to ask
he's a pothead, first thing, quite frankly. You want the president, the guy can't stop smoking pot, he said. He's going to try to give it up when he gets in. If he gets in. One, he's for TPP, he's for open borders, and he was picked by the party establishment. He's a ruse. If you're voting for Libertarian, if you're voting for that fake fraud guy that Evan guy from Utah, then you're supporting the establishment.
He's from New Mexico.
Who? Gary Johnson. But the guy from the CIA, he's the House Intel. He was on the House Select committees from Utah.
I see.
So what's up?
Big joke that's not very funny. Evan is a big joke that's not very funny.
Yeah, I mean, so what's up, Cottrell?
All right. How come people have stopped talking about the possibility that Hillary Clinton has epilepsy?
Well, it's on the internet, and obviously we know why. Clinton owns media. She's bribing media, and they're framing the arguments in favor of her. That's just very simple. This is a bribed mainstream media. There's very few Sean Hannity's, Bill O'Reilly's, Brett Baer's, Judge Jeanine Pirro. Very few people out there that we can rely on. Everybody else is framing the argument for Hillary Clinton. That's it. Wake up.
I just think it should be on the TV and the radio more often that she might have epilepsy and that issue has to be kept alive.
I agree with you, but you got to use the internet and the social media. I don't know, the social media is a great way of at least finding out things like you're suggesting. Some things that are not in the mainstream press, you got to go to Twitter. Now, I'm not saying Twitter is statistically significant when it comes to polling and all that. Obviously not. It's not scientific. But at least it'll give you some segues into some of this data. Cottrell, thank you for the call, man. Great hearing from you.
Have a great day. Have a great day.
You too, my brother. 800-848-9222. Let's go to Felix. We're moving, Felix. You're on the clock, son. The truck driver from Pennsylvania. What's poppin', kid?
Yo, bro. Hey, you talked about the Olympics just now, right?
Right.
Well, do you know that there's a 6-time Olympic winner who just scored a bronze in Rio, and you didn't hear about her? Her name is Kim Rhodes, and you know what she won it in?
What's she winning in?
Skeet shooting. She won it with a gun, okay? She's a 6-time Olympic winner.
Wow.
Has won 3 gold medals, and you don't hear about it because of liberal bias against guns.
That's you're right. Felix, that's a great point. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, now, I got a question for you. Do you know who our vice commander in defeat is?
Who?
Joe Biden.
I'm so glad you brought up Joe Biden. What do you think of those nuclear codes?
Hey, yeah. He says Donald Trump is not competent to handle nuclear codes, and what does he do? He fingers the guy who's carrying them for him.
Yeah, Uncle Joe,
Frankie, come on, man.
Unchained Wall Street.
Is this a comedy show or what? Huh? And that's the Democrat Party. Come on, man. Hey, did Uma Weena bring Hill bitch around to hump your leg?
There she goes.
There she goes. All right, now I got something that's
quick.
I think should make you really, really sick.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, Navy SEAL, Matt Bissonette. He wrote the book. He's the author of No Easy Day.
Okay.
It's the story about the Bin Laden raid.
Right.
The freaking government sued him, and he has to hand over like $6.8 million because they say he violated. He didn't have clearance to publish the book on the Osama bin Laden raid.
Oh, that's the guy. Is that the guy that claimed that he killed Osama bin Laden?
No, he actually didn't kill him. He was behind the point man. He was
Okay.
just looking this over, but he wrote the book.
So they're
He
suing
was
him.
there on the mission. Okay, but the government, I just heard it tonight. He lost. He has to pay the government like $6.8 million,
Wow, that's crazy.
and
Wow.
relinquishes his rights
Wow.
to the movies,
Wow.
on his book.
That's
He
unbelievable.
suffered damage to his reputation.
Wow.
You got to be kidding. One of our heroes. You look at what Hillary just got away with, right?
That's great point. Hey, Felix, you're on fire
And look
tonight,
what they
kid.
did here, man.
You're on fire.
Does this make you sick?
Unbelievably, Chris, Felix, great call. Thank you so much for the information. You've tremendous.
All right, Frankie, I appreciate that. But I mean, come on, man, our heroes.
You're 100% right. We got to tip.
You know?
We got to tip our cap and salute the men and women of the United States Armed Forces. Absolutely, and it's unfortunate. That's why DT's going to get in.
And as you listen
Felix,
to the
thank you for the
material
call,
in this
man.
book, there's just nothing that seems to be that it should be secret anymore.
Absolutely. Felix, thank you for the call, man. I gotta move. God bless you. Great call. 800-848-9222. Let's go to Timmy in the Bronx. What's poppin', Timmy?
Yo, Frank, Hillary might have rabies. And you know something? The thing with...
How do you know she's got rabies, man? There you go. That's why.
That bark, there's a crack in that bark. She might have rabies.
There she goes.
Or mad dog disease. But anyway, listen, they changed the voting bloc of America through immigration, Frank, and that's why if they ever flip Texas, and
They're
the
not flipping
Democrats,
Texas, bro.
they're not doing it right.
They're
Listen,
not
right?
flipping Texas. They're
Not
not
right now,
flipping
they're not.
nothing.
Yeah,
Hillary
but Frank-
Clinton Trump is winning this thing. Thank you
Listen,
for the call.
I'm
Thank you, brother. 800-848-9222. Great call. We got great calls tonight. Let's go to Chris in Bensonhurst. What's poppin', Chris?
Hey, what's up, Frankie?
What's up, my brother?
How you doing? Hey, you know this whole thing with Trump having the naked statues, right? I got a question for you about it, though. You know what? Why do you think they don't have any Hillary statues that are naked?
Why don't they?
Because it's syphilis. And the other thing is, if you think about it, if we did that, would say on the right, if they did something like that, they would say it would be cool and mean. So how is it that the left can get away with this and do all this kind of crazy stuff? It's not right.
Chris, you're 100% right. Thank you for the call.
Trump, pump the Trump.
Pump the Trump, baby! Chris, we got to pump the Trump. We want to pump the Trump. We got it. Frankie Russo Show, 800-848-9222. We're going to kick to Chris in New Jersey.
Yeah, Frankie, they had the bus accident in Newark.
What happened?
They had two buses collided, and one of the bus drivers
Oh, my
died.
God, I'm sorry to hear that.
Head-on collision today.
Get out of here. Head-on collision. Did anybody live?
No, it was a T-bone. One hit the other, and one of the bus drivers died.
Oh, this is serious, or is this a joke?
No, it's not a joke. My jokes are coming, but...
Oh, is it serious? I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. I thought it was you making a joke. That's unbelievable.
No, well, what the joke is, Hillary Clinton, with her health issues and fainting and all this stuff,
Right.
she's not qualified to drive a bus.
You're right.
You know what I mean? And then, it was a terrible thing today. It smashed.
It's terrible. I'm sorry. I'm so...
No, you just so you didn't mean nothing. No, you don't know what I'm talking
No,
about.
I thought you were making a joke, and then it's like,
I'm just informing you. That's all. But with the videos and everything with her, she can't even get up the stairs. They're health issues, right? I don't want to talk about her behind her back. Can we call her up? I got my whistle.
There you go. You think she hears it? Well, she's got the dog.
Oh,
The dog in her, right?
Great, right?
There she goes.
Do you know?
Hey, bro, could you imagine? Not to get off the subject, but she's getting live intel briefings now. This is crazy. The American people should be up in arms that this person is getting live intel briefings.
I think they're giving her information on the canine unit.
Hey, she's laughing at us, Chris. She's laughing at us, though.
Do you know that when she's being helped up the stairs and all that? They asked the DNC about that, right? They gave an official statement saying that she
she slipped on ice.
Right.
What do you mean? It's August. What did she slip on a rum and coke? What are you talking about? Right?
Hey, Chris, you're on fire.
They had some leaks on her employment application with the State Department.
Right.
She had a thing on her foreign affairs experience, and she put a list down of all the chicks that Bill slept with.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, that's foreign affairs experience.
I still think we got a good feel.
Yeah, he's got the feel, all right.
All right, now they're hiring the big guns, right? I don't know if you noticed, right, that Hillary, they hired a specialist for her appearance. You notice she's wearing like 5 pounds of war paint now?
Is she really?
Yeah, do you know who they hired? They hired
Who
Bob Vila. They hired Bob Vila from this old house.
Really?
Oh, yeah, to help her out.
And is he helping her?
Oh, yeah, she's got new shingles.
Hey, Chris, thank you for the call, man. Great call. God bless you. 800-848-9222. I want to go to Joe at Times River, and then we're going to hear some Trump. What's up, Joey? Joey?
Frankie.
What's up, brother?
But don't you understand that Bill Clinton wants back in that White House because it's the best sex he ever had?
Right?
Yeah, that's why he wants back in here. But anyway, Donald, I was very proud of Donald yesterday. I'm pretty sure you're aware of that he came out with a Maya culpa, and I think it's going to do him some good.
Hey, Donald Trump is winning, bro. There's no stopping the Trump train.
Listen, there's nobody that wants him in that office more than I do, believe me. I watch Fox 24/7. I just want him to be my next president.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a great call.
If everybody had just a smidgen of what I want for this country when it comes to Donald Trump, he'd be in there today.
That's what I'm talking about. This is what a night so far. We get great calls tonight.
And listen, they don't want him in there because the establishment is scared that he's going to clean house and get rid of all the old guard.
He's going to have to. That's all we're going to do over here. The American people come first.
Yeah.
You're fired. Joey, thank you for the call, man. Great call. Thank you so much. Thank you. 800-848-9222. Let's go to Joe in Staten Island. We'll squeeze him in, then we'll hear some Trump. What's up, Joe?
Hi, Frank.
What's up, brother?
How come there's no coverage of the really bad flooding in Louisiana until Trump went down there?
That's a beautiful, right? Trump went down there, and now they got the coverage. A terrible, tragic thing going down in Louisiana, and thank God Trump is there. We got Trump.
Right, and, you know...
Obama's playing golf. Hillary Clinton.
Bush, you know, the Hurricane Katrina it was actually Bush caused that, right?
Oh, I don't know about that.
I mean, you know, that's how they presented it.
Absolutely. The mainstream media is very biased.
You know, I mean, they don't even try to hide it anymore. It's so ridiculous.
Isn't it? It's crazy.
Thanks, Frank.
Thank you, my brother. 800-848-9222. You got to vote for the American CEO, blue-collar billionaire, Donald J. Trump, November 8th. Let's listen to some Donald Trump when we come back. Second half, Frankie Russo show. Crazy stuff, man. This is crazy. Yeah, Frankie Russo.
We cannot afford to be so politically correct anymore. We will honor the American people with the truth and nothing else. Our plan will put America first. Americanism, not globalism, will be our credo. The American people will come first once again. I pledge to never sign any trade agreement that hurts our workers or that diminishes our freedom and our independence. We will never, ever sign bad trade deals. America first, again, America first. We must immediately suspend immigration from any nation that has been compromised by terrorism until such time as proven vetting mechanisms have been put in place. We don't want them in our country. I only want to admit individuals into our country who will support our values and love our people. Anyone who endorses violence, hatred, or oppression is not welcome in our country and never stop illegal immigration,
That's what I'm talking
to
about.
stop the gangs and the violence, and to stop the drugs from pouring into our communities.
800-848-9222. We're pumping the Trump again. We're pumping the Trump tonight. That's right. Now, we're going to take some calls in a second. I've been doing, I do a lot of research every week, and I ran into this thing. The question is, why did Obama and Hillary Clinton, the Obama-Clinton administration, take out Gaddafi? When I found this article, when Gaddafi presented the WMDs, the P-1 nuclear devices, the centrifuges, to W. Bush. So, quite frankly, Gaddafi showed that he was going off the path of pursuing the WMDs. Why did Hillary Clinton, Obama, take out Gaddafi? Gaddafi wanted to make a deal, right? Gaddafi had a coup d'etat in '69. He was celebrating 40 years in power. He was whacking all the jihadists, putting them in jail. And then his son, and according to Claire Lopez and Kenneth Tillman, they decided to release it. The U.S. Embassy convinced Gaddafi to release all of these radical Islamists on the street. And there's talk whether it was fake, it was real, the coup d'etat. But they whacked his general Yunus, this Mustafa Jalal, as we talked about in previous weeks. So, my question, why did we take out Gaddafi? It doesn't make sense to me, It just doesn't make sense. 800-848-9222. Just give you all a little sidebar. Let's go to Martin in Monticello. We're moving the rest of the night. It's Frankie Russo show. Yeah.
Hi, I believe that Mr. Trump is going to win by a landslide. I read Yahoo News all the time, and every article that is about Clinton or Trump or about politics, the comment section, I bypass the article for the most part because it's pretty lefty-leaning.
Right.
And all the comments are so anti-Clinton that I think that that's the underbelly of America. My cousin accuses them of being all racist and homophobic, and I have a constant battle with my cousin in Oregon that no, this is what the people feel, this is why Trump will win, that this woman is so corrupt, etc., that this is the real hidden poll. These are the hidden polls. Never mind Gallup, never mind Remington, never mind Quinnipiac, etc. Read the comments of every news story on Yahoo, and you'll see the animosity toward Clinton, and they all say the same thing. She's as corrupted, crooked as they come. Corrupted, crooked as they come, etc., etc.
My brother, thank you so much for the call. Great call. Interesting. Thank you so much. The gentleman's raising an interesting point. Obviously, you got to understand now, these are comments. This is not a scientific thing. But hey, the scientific, the polls that they claim to be scientific are really subjective, and I believe some of them could be construed as being fuzzy science. So that being said, and then you got, like I said earlier, you got these pundits taking this fuzzy science and making it like real deal, like, making the numbers like they're actually representing the entire population, which really isn't, which obviously isn't the case. Now, this gentleman's come up with some interesting data, and it's something to look at. I believe he's right. It's an intuitive thing, right now. I haven't seen anything about it. If anybody has found something with some sort of statistical significance to show that this type of information does lend itself to some sort of statistical significance, I'd love to hear from y'all. 800-848-9222. Let's go to David in Flushing, Queens. What's poppin', David?
Thanks, Frankie. Great show. Listen, you have some great callers there, but the legendary caller Steve from Manhattan hit it with imitation.
Listen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go for you're on a leash right now. What do you want to say?
Okay, at least, okay.
Hurry up.
The thing I'm trying to tell you is,
Go ahead.
every enemy of America has their people in here because of open borders, and I don't see that. The fight was really 20 years ago, and Steve from Manhattan, the caller, nailed it 20 years ago.
Yeah, but you keep calling me up and giving me the same information. I can't stay with this. Give me different and more information, bro. I love to talk to you, and I like you. You got a good accent. You know what I'm saying? I got no problem with it, but you got to give me better information. 800-848-9222. Let's go to Dan in Pearl River. What's poppin', Dan?
Hey, Frankie.
What's up?
You did the two callers before had it right. I do think that Donald's going to win by a landslide. That's number one.
Mm-hmm.
My big thing is somebody keeps stealing my Trump signs. I've gone through 7 signs. I am fed up. The next sign I put up is going to be a full sheet of plywood. I'm going to get on the news. I am. The First Amendment, you're allowed to.
Absolutely.
Thank you. All right.
Great call, my brother. Thank you. That's a great call.
And again, keep doing what you're doing. I like your show.
God bless you. Thank you for the call. You made my night. Thank you. Now, if the ladies start calling Frankie Russo up, now we got, then we got a problem over here. I'm in a bubble over here. I can't do anything. Oh, there I go. I can at least do that. Again. There I go again. I'm out of control. I'm sorry. I ain't a freak, though. I ain't no freak. I'll tell you that right now. I'm sorry. I'll behave. I promise. 800-848-9222. Let's go to Lady DC. The first lady that called Frankie Russo. What's poppin', honey?
Hey, how you doing? As always, I wait all week long.
Latina?
For who?
Are you a fellow Latina?
Yes, I am.
Oh, the Latinas love Frankie.
Francisco Russo.
Roll it again, honey. Roll it for me again, baby. Roll it.
Francisco Russo.
I'm under the console right now, honey. I'm under the console.
Frankie, I also support Trump. I really do.
That's what I'm talking
Great
about.
show. And I just want to say real quick that the one who started ISIS was right in our own city. His initials are SS. And when they found out that he was the one, they just whisked him away very quiet.
So who started? Who they claim started ISIS?
His last name is Silver. First name Sheldon.
Sheldon Silver started ISIS?
That's right. And I'll say nothing else. Vote for Trump.
That's what I'm talking about, Lady DC. 800-848-9222. I don't know. I got to see that data because I got a different take on it. But hey, listen, maybe the lady's right. Ladies are the ladies are on it. You know what I'm saying? 800-848-9222. Let's go to Joe in Queens. Joey in Queens.
Yeah, Frankie, you melt like butter with these ladies, right?
Oh, I can't help it. I'm a dude.
You can't help it.
And I drag. I'm a gentleman, but sometimes I drag my knuckles on the ground. And I like to, give it a spank and whatever.
Hillary is like so rough and tumble. Like it reminds me of the Lancasters on the Game of Thrones.
Okay. I'm slightly familiar with the Game of Thrones. I'm not a big Game of Thrones guy. I'm just like. But anyway.
Yeah. I was just listening to The Bachelor show right before you guys,
right.
and this foreign expert from Perth, Australia, Foreign Affairs magazine guy said she's more ruthless than Putin.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I heard that. That's crazy.
Yeah. But another question. My question would be, say, like a sex tape taken from, say, a phone with Hillary appeared between now and the election. How would that play out? How would she defend that? I mean,
that would be freaky deaky, right?
I mean, it would get it would be on every website. I mean,
what would she say? Like, what would she be screaming?
You could tell it would be her, right?
Right, but what would she be screaming? I don't know if she'd be screaming. Maybe she would be. I wonder what an orgasm is like. I always wondered about that.
Yeah.
What do you think an orgasm is like? You think it's that? That's an orgasm? You think that's an orgasm? Oh my God.
That's about right.
Oh, I had this thing, that's an orgasm? I'm like, come on, man.
I think she's top of the line with that. Actually, she's probably like an Olympic bronze.
So you think she's a freak?
Yeah.
You're probably right. Hey, look at Huma Abedin. Huma Abedin's she's a hot woman. She's 5'9",
Yeah, and I'm sure the rendezvous aren't tame.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you. Did you see that Weena documentary?
No, I didn't see it.
You got to see it. It's on demand. Mm-hmm. I mean, she actually disses him. He's going through all this thing and he can't find her. Hillary said it's either her or him. That was the implication. I don't know what that meant. Does that mean, her or him? Like,
probably why she put up with his stuff, because of her stuff, so
interesting.
The
webs we weave, for which of those they choose to deceive.
Right.
My brother, thank you for the call.
All right, Frankie, have a great week.
You too. 800-848-9222. Let's go to Mean Gene, and then we'll go to some more Donald Trump. This show's gone. We're under 20 already. Mean Gene,
Frankie. Yeah, Frankie, I'm here.
What's up, brother?
Listen, man, long time been listening to see you. I know you're the bad conductor on the night train, the Trump train, so...
I wish it was on... I'm on the train.
I got some statistical significance for you for this election.
Ooh.
You got 65 million evangelicals ready to pull down for Trump. You got 90 million gun owners in this country ready to vote for him. Don't worry, this election is over.
Great point. Quite frankly, and they can't measure. I haven't seen anything that actually measures voter enthusiasm. And
they can't measure it.
You can't measure it, and that's what's freaking them out.
What do you always say at the end of your show? You can't touch this, right?
Can't keep up with this. You can't. No way.
You can't keep up with it, and that's the same with DT. It's in the bag. I'm the guy who called you and kept telling you that New York was going to put him over the top.
You're right.
During the primaries and at the convention, whose delegate count put Trump over the top?
Donald Trump Jr. from New York.
It was New York. So I'm a true prophet. I'm not one of these false prophets, these bozos on TV. And besides, I'm an expert on body language, nonverbal communication. Just look into the eyes of the people on TV. They're scared. They know Trump's going to win. They know there's nothing they can do about it. He's a master of the media. He's been controlling the media as long as he can keep giving unfiltered speeches live, and they cover every one of them. They cover his speeches because he's ratings gold. And one thing you know about the media, that the only thing that matters to them is money, and he's money. He is money. And as long as he can give unfiltered speeches like he did last night, the night before, and that's the new plan, by the way. Every day he's going to give a speech live. And their TV, they have no choice. They have to cover him for the money. They are in it for the money. And
are you going to
that's what this is about.
Mean Gene, are you going to the Trump rally on August 27th at the Trump Towers in New York over here?
I'm disabled from the plumbing business for about 4 years now.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I don't travel too well, so I'm doing my work. But I wrote that song, Remember American Soldiers, lullaby. Trump's got it. One of these days you're going to hear it at a rally. You're going to hear it on a commercial. He's going to use it. I got a handwritten letter from him back August of last year. He thanked me for my kindness, thanked me for the song, and he thought it was a great idea that I'd send music to him. And he wasn't looking for money, but it's going perfectly. Kellyanne Conway, there she's the new campaign manager, and Trump has played another ace. He's got another ace. He's got a woman running his campaign for the first time. First time in the presidential campaign history. He's making history, Frankie. He got the most votes in the primaries. He's going to get the most votes ever in a presidential election. First guy to build a skyscraper to be president.
That's what I'm talking about. Me, Gene, great call. Thank you so much, my brother.
All right.
God bless. 800-848-9222. Let's hear from Donald Trump, and we come back. The show's done. It's crazy. We got 15 minutes left. I'm going to try to get everybody on the air. 800-848-9222.
I know the time for action has come. I have joined the political arena so that the powerful can no longer beat up on people who cannot defend themselves. We are going to ask every department head in government to provide a list of wasteful spending on projects that we can eliminate in my first 100 days. The politicians have talked about this for years, but I'm going to do it.
800-848-92. Yeah!
Let's make America great again.
That's right.
What's up? Donald Trump, all
Tell
right?
him, bro.
Welcome to the boardroom.
Thank you, Donald. So listen,
Pump the Trump.
question. You know, last week I read a Washington Post article about ISIS and Iran, and there was something in there that, before I just got to bring this up, it claimed in the article that the United States, through the drones, are providing intelligence to Hezbollah, Iran. Crazy stuff. Just to give you a little background, a quick 3 sentences. Counterterrorism, nctc.gov. Hezbollah, which is the terrorist arm of Iran, was formed in '82 in response to the Israeli invasion of Lebanon. Hezbollah, a Lebanon-based Shia terrorist group, advocates Shia empowerment globally. Hezbollah has been involved in numerous anti-U.S. terrorist attacks, including the suicide truck bombings of the U.S. Embassy in Beirut in '83, the U.S. Marine barracks in Beirut in October of '83, the U.S. Embassy Annex in Beirut in '84, as well as the hijacking of the TWA 847 in '85, and the crowbar attacks in Saudi Arabia in 1996. Why are we, according to the Washington Post, because this is another ruse, we're providing intelligence through the drones through this terrorist entity, Hezbollah, Iran. 800-848-9222. We're going to go, Johnny in Westchester. We're moving. Johnny boy, you there? John?
Yeah, well, you just said, Steve from Manhattan said that 20 years ago on the radio. You're talking about information. Steve brought this up years ago about Hezbollah. You know, the bombers, the Marine barracks, 241 Marines.
Give me something new, because I'm gonna leave. Give me something new.
I'll give you something new. Yankees won tonight, kid.
They did?
They won tonight. They spanked them more home runs. They just hit home runs.
Win. Get out of here. Who hit the bombs? The baby bombers?
Bombers again.
Judge and Sanchez?
No, not Judge and Sanchez. The kid that came off the bench, Tavares.
Tavares?
Yeah.
Or Torres? Torres, the kid that got in the trade?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That kid, they should put him at third base. Hey, Johnny, thank you for the call. 800-848-9222. Let's go to Lisa in Long Island. What's poppin', Lisa? You there, Lisa?
Hi, Frankie. How are you?
Beautiful.
Listen, Frankie, I want to say something. It's a little serious, but I'd like to use your show to say it. The girl that was murdered a few weeks ago, the jogger, the beautiful girl.
Right.
Let's not forget that guy is still out there, or guys that killed her.
Man.
Yeah, let's not forget this, because it could be somebody's sister or daughter who's next. This creep is out there. But what's important is, I want people to think back a few weeks ago. If they knew somebody that either came to work or they were, exercising with, that had a lot of scratches on them, and then maybe made an excuse for that, try to go back to that time, because this person that hurt her came away with a lot of bruises and scratches. So that might be the thing that breaks this case. It's very important to think back to that time, because you may be able to shed some light on that.
Absolutely, Lisa. Thank you. I appreciate you sharing.
Do not forget he's out there. This guy is out there, and he's probably up to no good as we speak. So keep this fresh. Everybody, keep talking about it. Keep looking, And think back a few weeks ago. Just think back. Say, hey, you know that guy that was in Starbucks, or listen, this guy could be in Tennessee for all we know.
It's crazy.
And maybe made an excuse for scratches or wounds, like, oh, I had a fight with a cactus, whatever. You know what I'm saying. Please, people, this guy is out there, and he's got to get caught.
Absolutely,
okay?
Lisa. Lisa,
thank you, Frankie, for letting me say that.
Absolutely,
okay?
Thank you, Lisa. Anytime, Lisa, you're the best.
Thank you, Frankie. Bye. Have a great show.
God bless you. 800-848-9222. Great call. Let's go to Janet in New Jersey. What's poppin', Janet? The ladies are coming out for Frankie Russo.
Okay.
Hey, Janet.
Hi.
How are you?
Okay, is this Frankie?
Yes, it is.
Frankie, I was at your cocktail party at Hunter's.
When? That was like over a year ago, right?
Yeah, it was a few months ago. Listen, we got to pump the Trump because I'll tell you something. Anybody who is for Trump, it is your duty as an American citizen to go see that movie, Hillary's America.
I didn't see it yet.
Oh, you've got to see it because it shows you how she started this con when she was in her teen years and pulled Clinton into it. It's an unbelievable movie because I heard a news reporter at 5 in the morning say, if you have not seen Hillary's America, you better go see it now because the Clinton machine has hired their cronies to pull it from the theaters. So you better get there quick.
Thank you so much. That's a great call.
They don't want people to see it, and I will tell you, it is a history lesson from President Jackson all the way up. And I heard Monica Crowley tell John Batchelor that Hillary Clinton has been running for president since she was 18 years old, and boy, this movie shows it.
Incredible. It's unfortunate that, a lot of these pundits are actually supporting her. It's unfortunate, but, we got to keep going, like you said, and like all the calls are saying tonight, Donald Trump's going to win this thing.
Yeah.
I believe it handily. Janet, thank you for the call. Great call.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. 800-848-9222. Let's go to Dave in Bayonne. I got 7 minutes left. What's poppin', Dave?
Hiya, Frank.
What's up, brother?
Frank, I just wanted to pass on some information. My sister-in-law works for Zogby Polls, and she cannot believe the discrepancies going on. Like, they'll take a poll of 5,000 people. It's supposed to be 2,500 Democrats and 2,500 Republicans.
Right.
And the bosses will adamantly say it's going to be 3,500 Democrats and only 1,500 Republicans. And this is why the polls are skewed.
Absolutely.
They're not doing an accurate, even poll.
And then plus, the pundits are taking these these fuzzy science polls, and they're using it to frame the arguments. And that's why this whole thing is. That's why this whole mainstream controlled media by the Clintons is out against Donald Trump. They even take, if he doesn't state it explicitly, they take what he implied being the reality. It's ridiculous.
It is unbelievable. The other thing is, in the African-American neighborhoods and the Hispanic neighborhoods, you won't believe the conversations that are going on. For example, when I'm in front of a bunch of people, especially African-Americans, I say I'm voting for Hillary, never Trump. But personally, I'm voting for Trump because I know the Democrats have screwed us for years, decades.
Absolutely, man.
They've done nothing for them.
Dave, great call, man. Thank you so much. Great
Hang in there. We're going to win, Frankie. We're going to win.
God bless you.
And your show is a winner, too.
Dave 489222. I gotta mention this real quick. I'm a big Cam Newton fan. He's the dad man. He's the dad to do African American quarterback. He did an interview with GQ, and I think this guy is the future. This guy is the future of. He's an amazing guy. What I love so much about Cam Newton, he made the Super Bowl last year with the Carolina Panthers, but he just loves his work. He loves what he's doing. And they asked him if he believes people dislike him has anything to do with the fact that he's an African-American quarterback. He said it's not racism. He said everybody's entitled to their own opinion, said Cam Newton. He says he's an African-American quarterback that may scare a lot of people because they haven't seen nothing that they can compare him to. He goes, I don't want this to be about race because it's not. It's not, he said. Like, we're beyond that as a nation. Now, that is a true leader. Cam Newton. This is my gangster right here. This guy is amazing. 800-848-9220. Let's go to Pete in Great Neck. We'll go to Timmy, and we're going to get everybody in the air before we go. Pete in Great Neck.
Frankly, you are the best, number one. I'm going to go quick.
Go ahead.
I believe that all your callers tonight that I'm listening to are right about the polls. I don't buy it. They're scared. The media is scared to death that he's going to win, and I think he's going to win. I'm pretty sure he's going to win, and I pray he's going to win. But let me tell you something.
God,
they are running scared. You can't. Anyone I speak to, they're in favor of Trump. So I don't know where these polls where they've been taken, unless you're an illegal. You're in favor for Hillary. That's all I have to say, Frank. God bless you.
God bless you, man. Hey, listen, God's in this. We can't lose. 800-848-9222. Timmy in East Harlem. What's poppin', Timmy? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Frankie. You had a backup candidate, Steve.
I'm going to Francis has been. Let's go to Francis in North Bergen?
North Massapequa, Long Island, baby. How you doing, Frankie?
What's up, my brother? How are you?
First time caller, baby. Love you, man. You're the best. I've heard you a few times, and it's late at night, but you're the best. I'm so glad you put me on. Just really quick, 2 points. One, Hillary Clinton can't control her husband. How the hell is she going to control the country? Number one. And number two, this is very important, and I'm not a racist. I love everybody, all colors, all women, men, doesn't matter. I have a gay brother, so I love everybody. Bottom line is this. How come it was okay? There was no feedback from the papers. There was no lashing out. Everything was fine when they went after the mafia, and they went after white Italian men.
Right, they went after the guineas, right? 46.
That's what you got to do. When you got a criminal, you go after the criminal who they are.
That's right, they go after...
If they're wearing bunny suits, you say the guy's in bunny suits. Right? It's that simple. You gotta put this racist crap and this political correctness behind us. I love you, I love Italians, and I love everybody.
God bless you. Francis, great call. They go after the guineas, right? 46, 80,000, 90,000. They got a $400 million cash deal in Iran. Who are the real gangsters? Let me tell you. 800-848-9. Yeah, she wants to be the godmother. Believe me, she wants to be the godmother. Obama kissed her in the DNC. Obama's the biggest OG ever to step into the White House.
Kaliki Mata?
Yeah, he is. There he goes.
Happy New Year.
Yo, he's got a fraudulent selective service registration card, and he's sitting in the White House, Commander-in-Chief. That's a gangster. That's a freaking gangster. 800. Let's go to Joey in Jersey City. We're getting out of here. Great show tonight, everybody. Great show. Joey, Jersey City. We got a minute, Joey. You there, Joey? Jersey City, Joey. Frankie Russo. 800-848-9220. I want to close with somebody on the air. I had Joey, but listen. We got to vote November 8th for the next President of the United States, America's CEO, billionaire, Donald J. Trump. We got anybody in line to throw on? How much time we got left? 800-848-9. I wish I had more airtime. I can't keep up with this show. We pump the Trump tonight, everybody. Great show. Great calls. I had a blast tonight, and I want to thank you so much. I finished my 130th show. This is the Frankie Russo show. You can't keep up with this. You can't. No way. I'll see you in the future.
Welcome to the boardroom.
Thank you, Donald. Great show, man. Great show.
This program was independently sponsored by Frankie Russo.